Welcome back to Ramadan challenge, and we are here with the final few phases. Today being the last day for the semi-finals, we have Group 1 and Group 2. Simultaneously, the matches are being played in. We already have a few teams who have already set their mark and qualified into the grand finals, but we'll be able to see today, finally, who's going to be the top 8 from Group 1, who's going to be the top 8 from Group 2, and who's going to qualify into the grand finals. With that, we have a few teams who have not entered this match. I mean, 3 teams have not entered. I think they'll be coming up in the next few matches. Not exactly sure what's in their mind. They can fly again. I think I'm not exactly sure. It's something like that. I don't know. I am not exactly sure what this is. So let me just go to an eagle view to see what exactly it is. It's just a string that's going. It's the plane. There, they flew again. Yeah, I have no idea, but they are going into the circle. They're going quick rotations into the circle. Yeah. With that, they are making their way. They're now only dropping actually. I mean, they are dropping into compounds inside the circle. Nice rotation coming in from them. Easy rotations actually. Not going to spot out anyone for the moment. So let's see what they are able to do. I think that's going to be AZG, the team AZG, who was able to move in quickly into the circle. With that, we have team Mafia gang who is coming in from Yasna Napoleon. I think they'll have to take the fight against Zerø. And along with that, we have a lot of teams that are not present in the circle. With the first circle shifting in, we'll be able to see how the teams are going to move into the fray. They need to settle into a good position, and they will have to get their skills secured as well as placement. So for the moment, we can look at the top 8 spots. Who is sitting in the top 8 spots for the moment? Let's just quickly go through the points table to see. Yep, so we have the points table and the group 1 that is off stream today. It was live streamed yesterday. So right now in group 1 we have ISSL Noob Alliance with a total of 74, NA Extreme Club with a total of 48, RX NRC with 39, MES 1AW with 36, E2S TM7 with 35, LNN B4M Team Unstoppable with 22, VP Esports with 19, RGC OPEX with 15. So that's how the top 8 are there for the moment. And from the top 8, 6 teams are going to be from Lanka, and we are going to see some interesting finals that's going to pay off in the grand final. So let's see group 2 as we have now. We have Infinity Club with a total of 61. I think they are secure and safe to say that they are having a grand final spot, but let's see how the matches turn out to be. In second we have Battle Stallion with 54. In third we have NA OPEX with 44. In fourth we have RGC Syndicate with 32. In fifth we have MES Mafia Gang with 32. In sixth we have LNN UnEven with 27. In seventh we have RGC DENO with 25. In eighth we have Ravens with 15. So that's how the top 8 spots are there. So definitely E2S TM7x along with MES B2R, BADI Esports, OTF YAKUZA, they have a lot of catching up to do in those points today. So let's see, today being the last day, 3 matches to go. Wrangle, Miramar and Sandnox. So let's see how it's going to be, as we have a fight breaking off between Mafia Gang and Zerø, if I'm not wrong. 2 knocks coming there for the side of Mafia Gang. They are not going to be able to get the revive. Oh no, Nigesh is there. He heals himself quickly as the rush is coming through. He should be taking the 1v2. We'll have to see if he is able to do so. Right now he is just backing off, throwing off those punches and trying to settle in a good position. Mafia Rasat on the other hand side, will he be able to get the revive is the question. I think he is getting the revive. The team is coming for the support right now. Rashat should be getting the revive. Nope, Rashat is moving back, but Zerø. Juman coming in from the back end, should be able to spot out MES. Abi not Obi. Rocky goes down from that end, and now Juman just rushing there. Abi is going to go with the 1v1 and take on the fight and finish off that kill. He should have heard, the footsteps should have been heard. Now on the other hand side, Abi not Obi trying to go for the 1v2. We'll have to see if he is able to get that 1v2. Now the net coming through again, the knockback coming through from that end. Nigesh is the one who's going to get it, but the nade is going to finish him off, and Abi not Obi secures those 2 kills. Now it's going to be a 2v2 situation for the side of Zerø. That was an uncoordinated fight by them. I mean, they were able to take down 2 players, but is that going to be enough is the question, as Zerø Basa is here and Mortal as well. Now the nade cook goes through. I think he is pinpointing the nade to a wrong direction. And with that, he'll have to move in. But Abi not Obi gets the damage. It was a perfect nade, I think, but almost just missing the mark there inside the compound. So right now, let's just quickly go for that eagle view to watch out what's happening over here, as Mortal is coming in from the back end. We got Abi not OP just staying in that vicinity for the moment. Nigesh should be able to spot out the player of Basa. He should easily be able to take down that player. But Abi not OP goes down. Now Nigesh should be able to get the trade off. Nigesh should be playing it off, but no, Nigesh is just staying there silently as ever. Is he disconnected? Nope, I think he is there. I'm not exactly sure. I think he's disconnected. I mean, he could have easily taken off Zerø Basa, but Abi not OP getting taken down there. Now the last player remaining is going to be Nigesh. So I think Nigesh is going to give it away, or is he going to settle in that position, try to get those placement points. So let's see what Nigesh is up to do. He has to take the 1v2. He can throw off the nade if he has the utilities, but I think he is disconnected. I'm not exactly sure what is his plan for the moment. With the second circle to shrink in, we got we actually got the second circle shrinking in already. I mean, second circle. And Nigesh gets the knock onto his Basa, and now it's the 1v1 between Mortal and Nigesh. We'll have to see what is going to be happening over here as he tries to spray down. The 1v1 fight being taken there. Mortal should be knowing that Nigesh is exactly here. The jump shot should be coming through from Nigesh. Nigesh is going to try and get the clutch. Let's see, Mortal versus Nigesh. The 1v1 between either of them. It's going to be a UMP versus an AKM. It's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a battle for the survival. The first team to get eliminated from the face-off. And now the jump shots are coming through. Nigesh getting a few damage hits from Mortal. The 1v1 isn't going so well, but Nigesh gets taken down from Mortal. And Zerø is going to survive this through. Mafia gang gets eliminated from the face of Erangel. They have 2 more matches to play it off with. Now TM7 on the other hand side. Let's just quickly check out what TM7 is all about. Aiki getting knocked down there. They'll have to look at more players right about now. On the other hand side, it's going to be AZG. AZG gets the nade onto a Junkie. Junkie gets knocked. Beautiful nade coming through, but nade AZG goes down from that end as well. So the trade-offs are there. Nice trade-offs coming through, but now Obi-Wan needs to take down Sasbro, but a nade on the other hand side might not be able to get the revive. Sorry, it's Neo AZG, my bad. So Neo AZG just knocked there for the moment. I think Obi-Wan comes in crashing into the compound. He is going to take him on, but no, it's going to be Poppy who gets taken down from Mice. Nice coordinated play coming in. Last player remaining is going to be Sasbro. Will he be able to coordinate the 1v3? Let's quickly check out Sasbro's angle. Sasbro goes in with the Moltos, tries to get that initial damage done for the side of TM7X. I think for the moment he's going to just back off and he's going to play it safe. I mean, this was the team that rotated quickly as ever, like a blink of flash. They were able to make their way into the circle, but now they are having a whole bunch of trouble. Some plays, but let's see what is he able to do as BADI. Ibuko on the other hand side gets a knockback as well. So let's check out what BADI is all about. We got Fox, Ibuko, Hyalhu, and Tase from this end. So now Fox trying to spot out the players of who's it gonna be? I'm not exactly sure. Team number 15. So Eco is knocked over here. Now it's up to Lager. Lager gonna be that player. Lager gets taken down. Nice net coming in from Hyalhu. Now it's down to the rest of the 2 players. I think the players are gonna not going to be able to make their way into helping their teammates because they do not have the vehicles. And now looking at INC take the fight against Uneven. Let's quickly go on with the drone shot to see how the movement is by the teams. And right about now, Johnny gets the finish on towards Uneven Poison. Now a 4v3 situation actually going to break off as the spray down comes through. Pizza goes down for the side of Iran. Nicely done there. Thor should be able to spot out the last player. That's going to be Chemist, who is from the back ends. We'll have to see if Chemist is able to get the initial knock. So let's see for the moment. Uneven. It's going to be Imad, who is on the high roof. He's going to stay in that position for the moment. He's not going to get in. He's not going to compromise his position. On the other hand side, we got Zion, the Chemist himself, is going to stay there as Johnny gets the finish with the nades. So the nades are being pretty used up over here. with that, I think Thor dishing out those damage, and Root trying to get the spray down onto his Root, but doesn't get it connected as Uneven. Mad might be able to take, but gets down Root. Should be going for that finish. Goes on with the finish, and Uneven Mad gets taken down. So Zion isn't coming exactly for the support as INC Root gets completely eliminated and disappeared from the face of Erangel. That's going to be a loss for Infinity Club, but they are right about now. They are on the tabletop position, so they do not have to worry about the plays that they are doing. They're just going a whole lot of aggressive plays coming in from them. So with that, Sasbro is gonna just stay up and get those placement points for the moment. And with that, we have the second circle also shifting in. So we'll be able to see how the rotations are going to be made. Where is the hard shift going to come in, and how the teams are going to make their way into the circle. There's a Bangladesh team. What? How come you did not disqualify them? So right with that, we have Team BS all the way from Bangladesh. So let's see what sort of a play is going to come in from them. That's going to be Battle Stallion, if I'm not wrong. Yep, that's going to be the team. Let's see what sort of a play is going to come in from them. Yeah, probably. Let me check. Okay, let me check. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. So looking at how the team is going to play off, I think for the moment we do not have the fight breaking off. We just have Battle Stallion still surviving it through. Syndicate moving almost close towards DENO. So DENO also, we haven't seen their exceptional plays coming in for the moment. We are just looking at the teams resting off in that third circle. They are not going to pressure themselves up. They have 30 seconds on the clock for the zone to move in, and they'll be looking at those kills in the latter game. So right about now, Battle Stallion is the team that we are focusing on. We got Chiku, Dynast, Rhythmix, and Goku from this end. So let's see what sort of play are they going to bring in from Bangladesh. So this is the first time that we are having a Bangladesh team across Maldives and Sri Lanka. So hopefully in future we'll be seeing more of these teams from the region. Yep, and with that, at the moment, we'll be looking at Team Zerø, who is moving in towards the compound. They might be they might face off with Sasbro, who is paying attention to the petrol shed for the moment. I think he's just going to stay off there, and he's going to get as much as placement points as possible into qualifying into the grand finals. So the grand finals dates have not been announced. Just when is the grand finals? Like when? Yeah, so probably the grand finals will be happening from Monday onwards. I think it's going to be 4 matches a day, and probably it's 8 matches grand finals. Not exactly sure if that is confirmed, or it might go up to 9 matches. Yeah, I think it's going to be 8 matches, and the tournament is going to come to an end, and then the next big announcement. Yeah, okay. With that, we have the circle shifting in, and Sus bro is definitely very lucky with the zone right about now. He is having another circle all to himself with 1 minute and 40 seconds on the clock for the circle shift in. We'll be able to see who's going to get that dinner, and TM7 might be looking for their chicken dinner because they need a whole lot of points to rack up 3 kills on the board. They are going to settle in that position for the moment. They are not going to do any hasty moves at this time. And with that, we have B2R as well, who need a lot of points to catch up. They have 4 kills on the board already, with Madrox, B2R getting taken down there. It's going to be Ernie, Pixie, and Boy, who is going to have to play it off with the 3-man squad. But with that, we have Team INC, who is going in with the buggy rotations, trying to settle in a good position, and then they'll be looking at those skills to rack up those skills. Everyone wants to get those kills in the end, try to get as much points as possible. With that, BADI gets a knock on towards DENO. Now the team is going to come in for the support as Maure comes closer, but Ghosty gets finished off by Buddy Fox, and now Buddy Fox gets taken down from Syndicate. Syndicate on the other hand side causing a whole lot of bunch of trouble for the side as Berserk goes down with a spray down onto Stase. Then Mauri goes down for the side of Pixie as he meets the makers of B2R. He's going to get finished off there as Mauri as well gets finished off. Then in a whole lot of trouble right now with only 2 players surviving it through. It's going to be Nannu and Vinny who is going to survive it through. So let's see what sort of a play is going to come through from them. With the circle shifting in 23 seconds, we'll be able to see who's going to get that dinner from this second day of the semi-finals. Right about now, this is their last hope to qualify. We have one more, we have 2 more matches coming up. The largest map in PUBG Mobile, that's going to be Miramar as well as the Sanox. So stay tuned and keep supporting your favorite team. Definitely the grand final is going to be exciting to see how the teams are going to fight for that grand prize pool of 10,000 MBR. So let's wait and watch to witness who's going to be the crown champion. The last champion of the last tournament, I'm not exactly who it was. Yep, it was Extreme Club who got the championship title, and they are still in the tournament this time as well. They have been able to rack up some points, so I think they'll be meeting the rest of the teams in the grand finals as well. But we'll have to see which new team is going to emerge as champions, or will it be Extreme Club second back-to-back champions title is the question at hand. But for the moment, teams just rotating in. I think Syndicate might be spotting out the side of, yep, Ibuko in a really bad position. He should not have moved into that position for the moment. Yep, Ibuko is going to get taken down from Berserk. He was speaking out too much. That's not what you could do. And with that, Hialu also goes down for the side of Rifa. Now Team BADI is in a whole lot of trouble, whole bunch of trouble coming in as the smokes are being thrown in by Tase. It's going to be Battle Stallion who's coming in from the back end, and now Rifa, he's going to secure as much as kills as possible as we have Battle Stallions getting taken down to the play zone and now trying to get those revive. And this is some sort of a passive play coming in from Battle Stallion as Sus bro still has the circle. I mean, very sus indeed on how he got the circle all to himself. He's just waiting there in that position. He's not going to do anything for the moment. So let's see what sort of an action is going to come through from Sus bro as he survives through 3 kills on the board, and now just dropping off that ammo and painkillers at the door. Yep, I know exactly what he's trying to do. Sus bro. Yeah, there is some really smart plays, but very shrewd plays. But no, let me check what Syndicate is up to, as Syndicate is getting off the kills. I mean, Syndicate just getting off the kills against BADI for the moment. I think nothing happening there for the moment. They are just getting as much as kills as possible. Now with that, we have the teams moving in. Syndicate just coming into the circle, might be taking the fight against B2R, but TM7 just waiting there to get that initial knock on to the players of B2R. They have to get the knock against B2R, but as Office comes crashing into the compound, he's going to settle in that position for the moment as he is able to spot out Pixie. He should be able to get that knock on towards Pixie. So let's see if he is able to spot out Pixie, as Pixie is right through the smoke for the moment. And with the circle shifting in, on the other hand side, it's going to be BS, it's going to be Battle Stallion, 2 players getting knocked there. Sorry, it's going to be 1 player who's going to get taken down, and Iran is going to get finished off there. Battle Stallion isn't going to be able to pick up the revive. Now they are going to move into the circle as quickly as possible so that they are able to play this off. For the moment, they are just going to go and crash into the Yep, it's gonna be Chico. Chico gets taken down by INC Thor. Nice spray down coming in. Ritnik's on the other hand side. Ritnik's also goes down. I mean, this is some different play coming in from Battle Stallions. I mean, this is not the play that we saw from them yesterday. So let's see Saspro again having the circle all to himself. He might actually get that sus chicken coming in from him. We'll have to see if he is able to. I mean, he should be able to spot out all of these players who is out of the circle for the moment. And with that, we have INC, we have BADI, we have the players from, it's going to be not, if I'm not wrong, going to get the spray down on towards Johnny, should be able to, but goes with the tap shot. I mean, should have gone with the spray down and easily got that kill secured, I mean, from Silas. But with that, let's see what is going to be happening as Saspro is trying to spot out the players of AZG. And I think he's going to go with the quick DP switch. Saspro is going to go with the DP switch, trying to get the skill secured. And now with the players moving into the circle, everyone needs to make their way into the circle with 30 seconds on the clock. We'll have to see what is going to be the call out as DENO is in those water area. He'll have to move in as well. So let's see what is going to be the call out for the moment. And with that, spray downs coming through from TM7, trying to get that chicken dinner. They need this chicken dinner badly, as Saspro might be looking with that DP, trying to get those knocks, but there is nobody in that vicinity. Now, will he switch the gun, or will he be staying with that DP is the question, as spray downs can come through. I mean, teams are going to come in, racking up towards his direction. Now, Syndicate moving into the circle. They are totally in the open space. It's going to be TM7 Mice who should be able to spot out them, as TM7 is coming in from the bottom line, going to come in with that swim, and going to take a lot of damage from the circle as well. So let's see as the circle moves in. TM7 is going to get taken down. Junkie is going to go down, but Mice comes moving into the circle. Good move by Mice coming in early on as INC gets finished off from that end. Now Saspro just waiting there patiently as ever to get this knock secured, but he should be paying attention to the back end because there are two players moving, making their way into the circle. And right about now, the circle shifting all the way towards towards another angle. It's going to be TM7 Mice who should be able to move into the circle. They should be knowing that there is nobody in that vicinity. I mean, if they only knew that there is no one, it's going to be a total different story. But Syndicate on the other hand side, 5 kills on the board, looking for those kills outside the circle. They know that they have to move into the circle for the moment, and with that, we got the side of Not who is moving into the circle as well. From the back end, TM7 Mice might cause a whole lot of damage for the side of Syndicate, but Syndicate strong with 4-man. They can play this off as usual, but we'll see what the call out is going to be as Saspro is going to stay in that position for the moment. He has 5 medkits only to work with. He needs to make himself into the circle. Let's see if he is able to do so. Now the smokes are being deployed by Saspro, getting all of those smokes. He has to make his move quickly as ever with 20 seconds on the clock to move in. Not going to be easy, but TM7 Mice on the other hand side spots out the players of Syndicate, should be able to get an easy knock as Rifa comes so close to him, and Rifa goes down now as Berserk should be able to come and get the 1v1. Yep, gets the 1v1, but Rifa is on the other hand side. He is going to get taken down now. Silas, not Silas, and it's going to be Chico who's going to throw off that spray downs onto the side of Syndicate. So much of survival game coming in from Saspro right now. Saspro wouldn't be able to make his way into the circle if he doesn't have much smokes. He needs more smokes, and he needs to make himself through the midway between the two teams. I mean, why is he taking the buggy? I mean, he should have just left the buggy and just moved into the circle with those smokes. I mean, now he needs to just wait it off, and now he is getting some hit damage as he's going to get those kills secured. That's going to be one more player surviving through, and he's going to get taken down for sure from the side of Syndicate. I mean, that was some bad plays coming in the end, and now the last remaining player is going to be Silas, and he might go down as well as Syndicate comes strong with their 4-man chicken dinner all the way from outside the circle. They are going to make their way as Silas is down towards 1 HP, goes down with the spray down, but Rifa is there to finish him off and get that winner chicken dinner. Amazing plays coming in from them. 7-8 kills on the board, but in second we got Team Not, and in third we got AZG surviving it right throughout. So let's see what sort of action is going to come through from the rest of the two matches. And for the moment, we got Syndicate coming in with that first chicken dinner tonight, and now we'll be back with the Miramar match. So stay tuned guys, we'll be back shortly. Yo guys, welcome back to Ramadan challenge. Sorry about the delay. Had to get my energy drink so that I can be excited about the matches. I mean, last two matches for the semi-finals, as we had the first chicken dinner being taken off by Syndicate. Right now, we have a lot of teams who have come up here and who are settling in. We have AZG, who has the dead center of Lost Leon, so that's going to be really comfortable for them to get another good placement and get those points racked up. So right about now, we have the rest of the teams who are making their way. The first circle has started to shift off. We have three teams in El Azhar actually. We got Battle Stallions, we got TM7x, and we got the team of Not as well. So let's see. I mean, they were able to get that second place as we saw, but now moving into the circle, he's going to get the spray down on towards Battle Stallion. Chiku, as the spray down comes through, and he's going to get the vehicle blast, and Chiku is going to hit the lobby just like that. I mean, in an instant. I mean, this team actually got a high kill dinner yesterday, so not actually sure what sort of a play is going to come through from Battle Stallion as they make their way in to the circle. We have three teams. TM7X now might be looking at moving into the circle slowly and steadily. TM7 Ike from this end, as well as Mafia gang getting into some action with that Win 94 getting that initial knock somewhere far away. Okay, it's going to be La Cobreria. So they are going to take the fight in La Cobreria, as we have Mafia gang as well as Zerø. Again, Zerø contesting for that same position as Nigesh goes down. Now Zerø might be looking for that 4v3. I mean, it's going to be a 3v3 as the knockback is there. We'll have to see if the revive is going to come through from Juman. On the other hand side, M1ES, Abi not OB is coming in from the back end, trying to cause some damage from this end as well. But YAKUZA on the other hand side is somewhere far away from the team. He isn't going to be much of help. And with that, we have Lagger and Silas getting taken down from TM7. So let's quickly move in towards TM7 to see what sort of action is happening there, as TM7 is racking up on those kills. And now the last two players remaining for the side of them. Abi not OB getting that knock onto Juman as I quickly shift in towards TM7. So TM7 right now getting those spray downs onto the side. I mean, so much of damage coming through as Zerø Basa goes down from their end as well. So two fights happening simultaneously, and now TM7 gets the knockback. Nice M16 A4 tap shots coming through. Now Aiki with that UMP45 and 4 scope, not going to be the best of combination. Spray downs going through. The drop is there on the bullets, but he is trying to get the knock onto his Chibu, and spray down comes through. But oh, the Kar 98 headshot coming through, and that's going to be an interesting revive coming through onto his TM7X as we have a power cut right up here. Yep, I just lost my power, and right about now we'll be able to see how the teams are going to be performing. Probably so much of fights going to break off once the circle closes in. Right now TM7 on the other hand side, I think Mafia gang is winning that fight. So let's quickly check out to see what is happening there. As we have the drone wave, now it's going to be Zerø Manu, the last remaining player left up, and M1ES, Abi, not OP, and Mafia Jakuzan are going to be happy about those kills, because three of their players survive and they have got that 3 kills secured. And with the circle shifting in, dead center, it's going to be Syndicate again, who's going to have the circle all to themselves. On the other hand side, we have OPEX Lanka as well, who have made their way into the zone and who have made their way into the first game of the night. I mean, they missed out the last game, so now they are trying to play those two matches. I mean, they have the points, they have 40 plus points, and they should be able to qualify and have that grand final spot. For the moment, the rotations are being made in. 2 minutes on the clock for the circle to shift in. The players are pushing in, trying to get a better position inside the circle. So let's see which team is the zone going to favor for the moment. And with that 2 minutes on the clock for the circle to shift in, so let's see how the rotations are going to be made in by the teams, and we'll be able to see how the finale game of Sandnock is going to go through. Probably I'll be able to make it for the last game. Not exactly sure. Depends on the power cut as well as the connection. Right, Hamis? Yeah, right. Never mind. So let's see what sort of an action is going to come through as they are moving in. I think it's going to be OPEX who's going to face off against Syndicate if they keep on that path, but I think they're going to settle in this position for the moment, not going to get much involved in themselves. But with that, we have the usual players, just looting up. Madrox B2R gets blown off with that vehicle into itsy bits. So I think that was out of the circle. Was it out of the circle? Nope, I think it was inside the circle. Not exactly sure where. But with that, we have 13 teams still alive, few teams getting taken down, and few teams not entering the match. I mean, I think they have already given up, might be that they have already qualified. It can be either one of the two reasons. So for the moment, we are looking at the side of AZG as well as BADI. Nape, who has gotten hit, who hit the lobby early on. Now it's going to be Fox, Vegans, and Ibuko, the only players surviving. Ghosty on the other hand side, it's going to be DENO who's getting those knocks on to the players of INC. So let's quickly check out what is happening over there. As the spray down comes through, INC is going to have to, cope up with these knocks that are coming through. So right now, DENO, it's going to be B2R actually, who is close by towards INC. So INC just trying to spot out the players, and now the spray downs come through as B2R is throwing off the spray. Johnny again gets the knockback. I mean, nice spray downs coming in from DENO, but DENO moving into that position might be a bit of a trouble situation as they come crashing into the compound. They are going to take the fight against the side of INC. That's going to be the rush coming through on towards Johnny and Iran. The nade might be going through, not exactly sure what is going to be the call out as the spray down comes through from a different angle. Nicely done there to give the car fire. Spray down's coming through, gets one, tries to get the second. Will he be able to get the second is the question, but quickly moves away, and now Root might be taking a whole lot of damage. The nades are being thrown in from different directions, from different angles. Let's quickly go on with the Regal view to see how the fight is breaking up between INC as Winnie gets down Iran, and now the last two players remaining is going to be Johnny and Root. Root is going to go with a nade, go with the Molto, but he's not going to get it as Winnie comes through. Winnie, will he be able to take the 1v1? Get the 1v1. It's Root, and Root is going to fall short. And last player remaining is going to be Johnny. Johnny gets two players secured. He's going to get those kills secured. He's down to a 10 HP, but was able to clutch it out for the team. Johnny with some amazing plays. Now he's going to get that heal battle, and he has to take the 1v1. Will he be able to get the revive is the question. Goes down with the spray down, but now he needs to make his call at once. He needs to get the revive, or he needs to push through and secure the skills. But it's going to be B2R who's coming in for the rush onto the players. They are going to settle in this position for the moment, and they are going to try to reach out the damage from this end. So let's see what is happening as Ghosty is trying to get the revive. Now B2R, another team has come into that vicinity. The call out has been given. So let's see what is going to be happening as Nanu gets finished off. Winnie down towards 1 HP, and Johnny isn't peeking off as B2R comes rushing into the compound. It's going to be a whole lot of damage done by Ghosty, but INC on the other hand side, the nade bounce is there. This should be taking off Ghosty, but Ghosty just damages him out as Obi-Wan goes down to the play zone as well. Now looking at that, gets the spot down on towards Winnie, and the rush is there as Thor again goes down for the side of INC Ernie. B2R Ernie. And with that, the free nades are being thrown in. Johnny is doing one hell of a performance here. He's going to heal himself up as quickly as possible. But the nades are there. The nades are discharged. The Moltos are coming through. And INC gets finished off. That was a real Ultra Pro Max sandwich situation. And they could not do anything there. As the last player is going to be Ghosty, who's going to survive this through. But looking at the zone right now, we have the third circle that's going to be coming to a close in 1 minute and 50 seconds. And then we'll be seeing off the breakout of the rest of the teams as well. But for the moment, we have Syndicate settling in as BADI is getting into some action against the side of Raven. So let's see Raven Cloud on the other hand side. Last player remaining. BADI Fox goes down. Now Bigans needs to help his teammate off. Fox is going to get finished off. Fox might actually get finished off. Fox gets finished off, and Bigans is going to be the last. I think a lot of these players need to work on that team coordinated plays. I mean, they are taking a whole lot of time. But Rifa might actually get the spray down on towards BADI Bigans from the back ends. He can actually spot them out. But Raven Cloud coming in from this end. We'll have to see if Raven Cloud is going to get spotted out by Rifa. Should be able to get spotted out. That pixel, that tiny head popping out, he should be able to give that M416 spray. But we'll see what is going to be happening over there as Vinny gets finished off by B2R. That's going to be 3 kills secured by B2R. But right now, they need a really aggressive game. They need to catch up on those points. They are not in the top 8 spots for the moment. So let's see what sort of an action is going to come through from them. But for the moment, we have the team just settling in their compounds. we got the top 12 teams right about now, and with the third circle that's going to shift in to support your favorite team to see who's going to get that chicken dinner in Miramar. And then we'll be moving into Sandrock, the smallest map in PUBG Mobile, the last match of the semi-finals of both the groups. And then we'll be looking at the grand finalists, the 16 teams who's going to play in the grand finals for a massive prize pool of 10,000 MBR. And with that, we are looking at Syndicate Rifa, Raven Cloud, and we have the team just settling in for the moment. Not much fights breaking out as TM7 out of the circle with two players. Junkie and Ike is going to make their way into the circle. So we'll have to see if they are going to actually survive this through. They are going to heal themselves up and they are going to move in with that one tiny vehicle that they have. So quick loots coming in from them, trying to get as much as healables as possible, but no healables there. They are going to move into the circle with Ike and Junkie moving in with that one vehicle. We'll have to see. They should be able to easily move into the circle because there is no one in that vicinity. They should be coming into this circle, the third circle, so no problem there. With the third circle shifting in, we'll be able to see with that tiny circle coming in how the fourth zone is going to be played through and how the teams are going to take the fight. For the moment, everyone is calm before the chaos. So let's see how and when is the chaos going to break out. For the moment, we have the side of UWU as well. Only two players coming in to the match. It's going to be Elsa and Cinderella. So let's see what the two little princess is going to be able to do in this match of Miramar. So for the moment, the teams are just settling in different directions, in different vicinities, trying to spot out the players. I think UWU players should be spotted out by the players of OPEX, who is just staying there. Yep, should be able to spot out as those pixels are going to show those people running into those compounds. So for the moment, they're just going to chill out and try to get those kill points secured or trying to get those placements secured. So B2 are moving into the circle. It's going to be Pecado, the area that is inside the circle, as Vigans gets finished off by Raven Cloud. So that's the end of BADI, and now BADI in a whole lot of trouble. Last match that's going to be remaining for the side of BADI is going to be Sandrock, which they will have to try to qualify themselves. Right now, with the circle closing in, a lot of teams have to come in towards the circle, as Syndicate will be looking for the double chicken dinner for the night. They have a really good spot secured for themselves. So let's see how well that's going to go, as we have 1 minute and 17 seconds on the clock for the fourth circle to shift in. Now the teams need to move in slowly and steadily into the circle. So let's see what sort of call out is going to come in from the teams as they move in. Syndicate Mifzal getting the knock on towards a player of B2R. Nice spray down coming in from him. Beautifully controlled spray. With that 3 scope, should be able to secure the kill or should be able to get more knocks onto himself. But for the moment, Raven just settling in that compounds. I think there is no rush coming in, no hurry for them to move in towards the compounds. So let's see what sort of a play is going to come through, as Jay, Daughter and new player on the other hand side is trying to make their rotations as well. So B2R might have to be careful from the back ends, as Abi, not OP, on the other hand side gets a beautiful knock. I mean, nice spray down coming in from Abi. Prone control spray coming in from them. Now with the UMP45 trying to just dish out the damage on towards B2R, but not connecting as much. With that, we have AZG also getting into some action. So looking at AZG, they are going to take the fight against the side of uneven. And now uneven, two players getting taken down. They are Suspro with some beautiful plays, and now he's going to go in for the rush onto the players. He should be able to spot out Zion, the chemist. The M416 comes out down to 1 HP. Chemist is so low right about now, but the push should be coming through from both angles, and we are going to go in with that eagle view to see how the fights are going to be breaking off. Beautiful sprays coming down from different ends, and right now the nades have been thrown in. Viper and chemist should be getting taken down. Leon team, some Junkie on the other hand side facing off Battle Stallion with the fourth circle moving in. Poison won't be able to get the revive. He should be able to get finished off here, and that's going to be another added point. As K-Man goes down for the side of Zion Kemis, I think he pushed too much into the circle. He's going to get finished off. He is so low and super low. He won't be able to get the revive. He is going to get finished off. I think he was a bit impatient there to take the fight against them. So with that, we have the circle shifting into the side of it's going to be Jay, who is knocked over here as the nades are being thrown in. Now looking at Cinderella. Cinderella might be moving in towards the position of uneven, if I'm not wrong. Yep, with that we have B2R also coming in. Torda should be able to spot out the players of them as Ernie down towards low HP, but now Torda down towards 1 HP. He is going to heal himself up and try to control this fight as Jay is going on with the Molotov. Jay also down towards 1 HP. I think they are getting shot from all sorts of direction, and now with that Molotov throw in, we'll have to see quick heals coming through as we have so much of Molotovs right now thrown in, and now the nade's being dished out there. The nade goes through. The nade is going to do some damage, but not enough to take the fight right now as Ernie gets taken down there from the side as Pixie also might get taken down. Yep, gets the 1v2 there. Beautifully done there. Should be able to get the spray down and get those kills secured. Now the quick revive should be coming through. 30 seconds on the clock. I don't think the revive is a good option, so they're just going to move in toward the circle, and I think it's going to be only new player as well as who's it going to be as Ravens might be the team that might be able to take down OPEX Lanka right about now. I think Ravens, the two players that are settling in that compound, should be knowing that there is a player in this vicinity. So let's see. Oh, yep, spots down Torda, and Torda just coming in, crashing into that compound is not going to be the best of call as he goes to the 1v1, but gets taken down by Admiral. He is going to get finished off. The last remaining player is going to be new player as he moves in. We'll have to see the two players remaining is going to be Jay and new player. So let's see what sort of an action is going to come in from them. The last 9 teams alive. Now they need to move into the circle. Gets the buggy. Should be able to pick off the teammate and should be able to move into the circle. So let's see while moving into the circle what sort of an action is going to break through as they come flying into the circle. I mean, that was highly expected, but they should be able to make their way into the circle. For the moment, gets taken down by V2R. Jay is the player who gets taken down from Madrox, but Madrox now coming in, taking a whole lot of damage there. Should be able to throw the smokes as new player gets the better of the zone right now. It's going to be Ravens who is going to dish out the damage against B2R. We'll have to see what sort of an action is going to come through as AZG Syndicate loses the zone. Now Battle Stallion coming in from the back end. Syndicate Mibzal gets the knock on towards Mafia. Rocky nicely done there to finish off the team. 2 knocks coming in with that 1 nade. And now the remaining players, it's going to be Jay who gets the revive, but from the back ends, so many players can break through, but what that nade from Madrox B2R gets both of the players. Nicely done there from the back end, and OPEX Lanka hits the lobby in 7 players. Now 5 kills on the board for AZG. Will be looking for their chicken dinner. Final chicken dinner, might be their final chicken dinner, but they still have Sanok to go, but Sanok, anything can happen. And now we are down to the last 6 teams. We'll be able to see how the tiny zone is going to be completed as Syndicate comes into the circle. Might be looking for their second chicken dinner. Might be an easy chicken dinner coming in from them. Should be able to spot out Battle Stallion, and now the spray down should be coming in from Office. Let's see if Office is able to get those knockbacks and try to get the smokes through and trying to push into the circle. We'll be able to see how the players are going to come through as TM7x is still surviving it through, moving in with those punchers, trying to cause some damage for the side of Syndicate. I think he'll be doing a whole lot of damage on towards Syndicate. So let's see TM7, the juniors actually, what sort of a play can they be doing at the moment as he tries to spot out Office. Should be able to spot out Office. Yep, Office should be taken down. Office gets taken down there from the back end. It's going to be Mibzal also goes down, and the last remaining player for the side of Syndicate might be losing their hopes for the chicken dinner, for the double chicken dinner, as Berzik is going to push through. Will come through from Berzik, but he is not boosted himself up, so I don't think he will be able to survive this zone as he moves in, tries to slowly move in as Aiki Samara manages to push himself into the circle. It's a whole lot of mountains, a whole lot of open spaces actually as Syndicate gets finished off. There are last 4 teams alive. Aiki is the solo survivor trying to go with that solo plays as B2R might get taken down as well. That's going to be Madrox B2R who's going to get taken down by that nade if I'm not wrong. And now the nade throws coming through. Envoy should be taken down as well, but he's going to go for that revive. A quick revive coming through. We are down to that eagle view now. We are looking at all of these players from different angles, from different directions. It's going to be AZG from this end who is going to try and push the warehouse, but they are going to settle in because they have the circle and they need to cross in to move in towards the high ridge mountain. It's going to be Aiki who's going to give that sneaky play, but will Aiki be taken down is the question. He's just throwing himself into that position. He's not going to make a sound. He's not going to push himself any further because he has the edge to play with. He might be able to spot out 1 player. Does he get spotted out? Yep, he spots down 1 player. Aiki takes down 1. Now it's out to Neo. Neo should be able to spot on Aiki, but down down towards that 10 HP. He's not getting those pixel shots, and now looking at Madrox B2R. Madrox gets taken down as well. Last player remaining is going to be Envoy. It's going to be Prax versus Envoy. Let's see. Prax versus Envoy. The 1v1 coming through as the nades are being thrown in. Now the revive should be coming through as Ike should be able to heal himself up. But if he's not able to do so, he should be just playing it for the placement. But I think he's going in totally aggressive. Now he's going to slowly and steadily move into the circle. So let's see what sort of move is he going to be bringing through as he comes down in from the bottom edges. Now B2R gets finished off, and last 3 teams remaining, it's going to be AZG looking for their first chicken dinner. We got Ravens as well and TM7 Juniors as well. Saspro coming in from the bottom end, should be able to take down the 1v1, gets the 1v1. Saspro, nicely done there, and TM7 is the lobby. Now the last remaining player, they know exactly where the player is. They are going to look for their chicken dinner. They are hungry for this dinner, and it's going to be AZG AZGEDA coming up on top with that chicken dinner. But will the 1v2 be able to be spotted out by Prax? Let's see. Prax should be knowing that there is a team there. He knows exactly where they are. He can use a better angle, but let's see what sort of a call is going to come through. He should be knowing that there is a cover from top as well. It's going to be Neo who is going to cover him off, and who's going to look at Saspro, who is right there in the bottom angle. Now the smokes need to be deployed. If he has the right amount of smokes, he should be able to do some damage over here. But Prax down to his 1 HP, going to get taken down to the play zone. If he doesn't play this through, he gets taken down. AZGEDA comes in hot with that chicken dinner. Nicely done to secure their points. I mean, they are racking up some decent amount of points over here, and that's going to be 7-8 kills with that chicken dinner. Nicely done there. And Ravens in second, TM7 Juniors in third. Nicely done in Miramar. So top 3 teams being from Maldives. We'll be looking at the overall table. Top 8 might be changing anytime soon. Now last match to go, we got the Sandnox, so we'll be back shortly with Sandnox. Stay tuned, guys.